Amidst the noise and chaos of daily life, it's easy to feel as though our thoughts control us rather than the other way around. But what if you could take back the reins? Imagine unlocking the ability to channel your thoughts, not only to find inner peace, but to transform your entire way of living. This isn't a fleeting promise, it's a timeless path, illuminated by the profound teachings of Buddhism. In this guide, we delve into 8 transformative practices rooted in centuries of Buddhist wisdom. These practices aren't mere techniques, they are stepping stones toward mastering mindful living. From the calming embrace of mindfulness meditation to the grounding simplicity of walking meditation and the introspective clarity of journaling, each method offers a gateway to deeper self-awareness and connection with the world around you. Join us on this journey of discovery, where every practice serves as a foundation for cultivating a life filled with peace, purpose, and joy. Whether you're taking your first steps into mindfulness or seeking to deepen an existing practice, these insights will provide you with practical tools and timeless wisdom to nurture your spiritual and personal growth. Tip number 1, mindfulness meditation, mastering the moment. In the whirlwind of our busy lives, it's all too easy to feel swept away by the constant demands and distractions. But what if you could pause, take a deep breath, and regain control, not just of the moment, but of your inner world? Mindfulness meditation, an ancient practice with roots in Buddhist teachings from over 2,500 years ago, offers precisely that opportunity. As the Buddha once said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment," the essence of mindfulness. At its core, mindfulness meditation is about being fully present. It's the art of maintaining moment-to-moment awareness of your thoughts, emotions, bodily sensations, and surroundings, without judgment or attachment. Imagine observing your thoughts as clouds passing across the sky, acknowledging them, but letting them drift away. This practice is not about erasing your thoughts, but understanding them. As Jon Kabat-Zinn, the founder of the mindfulness-based stress reduction (MBSR) program, said, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." By embracing this mindset, mindfulness allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and resilience. Historical and modern contexts. Mindfulness originated as part of the Buddha's teachings on enlightenment, offering a way to cultivate clear thinking and self-awareness. Over centuries, it has transcended cultural and religious boundaries, becoming a cornerstone of modern psychology. Figures like Kabat-Zinn have shown how this ancient practice can help manage stress, reduce chronic pain, and improve mental health, even in a secular context. Techniques to start today. Mindfulness meditation is refreshingly simple, yet profoundly transformative. Here are 3 key techniques to begin. 1. Focused attention. Sit comfortably and focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils, gently bringing your mind back when it wanders. 2. Body scan. Gradually shift your attention across different parts of your body. Feel the weight of your legs, the tension in your shoulders, or the comfort of your chair. 3. Observing thoughts. Picture your thoughts as leaves floating down a stream. Watch them pass without judgment or reaction, allowing your mind to find peace. Modern research affirms the power of mindfulness. Studies show that regular practice can reduce stress and anxiety, enhance focus, and even reshape the brain. Neuroscientists have found that mindfulness strengthens areas linked to memory, empathy, and emotional regulation. As psychologist Daniel Goleman puts it, mindfulness rewires the brain to work in more positive and productive ways. The impact of mindfulness is best understood through the experiences of those who practice it. A corporate executive shared how it transformed his ability to make decisions under pressure. Similarly, a veteran found peace from PTSD triggers, saying, "For the first time, I felt like I could breathe again." These stories are living proof of mindfulness' potential to heal and empower. Mindfulness doesn't require a special setting or long hours of meditation. You can practice it anywhere, while eating, walking, or even waiting at a red light. For example, try mindful eating, savoring each bite without distractions. During your commute, observe your surroundings with fresh eyes, letting go of stress. Take a few deep breaths before responding to an email or making a decision. As Thich Nhat Hanh beautifully said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. Mindfulness meditation is more than just a tool, it's a way of living. It teaches us to embrace the present with open hearts and open minds, finding beauty even in life's imperfections. When we live mindfully, we not only nurture our own well-being, but also enrich our connections with others. In the end, mindfulness reminds us that life's richness isn't in the destination, it's in every step along the way. So take a moment, breathe, and let mindfulness guide you toward a more peaceful, balanced, and joyful existence. As the Buddha wisely observed, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Tip number 2, focused attention, meditation, sharpening your mental blade. In today's world, filled with constant distractions, the ability to concentrate has become a rare skill. Focused attention meditation, a practice as ancient as Buddhism itself, offers a pathway to reclaiming this lost art. Known in traditional Buddhist teachings as samatha, this form of meditation refines the mind's ability to focus on a single point, sharpening mental clarity while paving the way for deeper insights. As the Buddha said, whatever a monk keeps pursuing with his thinking and pondering, that becomes the inclination of his awareness. Unlike mindfulness, which takes a broad, observational approach, focused attention meditation narrows in on one specific object, be it the breath, a mantra, or even a candle flame. This intentional practice trains the mind to stay steady amidst distractions, much like a flame that remains unwavering even in the wind. The goal is not only to develop concentration, but to stabilize the mind, preparing it for advanced meditative practices. As famed meditation teacher Thich Nhat Hanh noted, the energy of mindfulness carries the energy of concentration, and concentration carries the energy of insight. Practicing focused attention meditation begins with choosing an object of focus. This could be the natural rhythm of your breath, the repetition of a calming mantra like peace or om, or even the steady gaze at a candle flame. Once you've chosen, find a quiet, comfortable space free from distractions. Sit with your back straight, ensuring alertness and stability. Close your eyes and gently bring your attention to the focus you've selected. Inevitably, your mind will wander. This is natural. Each time it does, gently guide it back without judgment. This act of returning your attention is the essence of the practice, gradually strengthening your ability to maintain focus. Focused attention meditation is like exercise for the brain, with benefits supported by science. Regular practice enhances cognitive flexibility, allowing the mind to adapt to new situations and switch between tasks more efficiently. It also builds mental endurance, increasing your ability to concentrate for extended periods. Neuroscientific studies even show that this practice can reshape the brain, increasing gray matter density in areas related to focus, memory, and sensory processing. As the Dalai Lama reminds us, calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence, so that's very important for good health. While the practice may sound straightforward, it comes with challenges. Beginners often feel restless or frustrated when their minds wander. Patience is essential. Treat each moment of refocusing as progress, not failure. Start small, meditating for just 5 minutes a day, and gradually extend your practice as your focus improves. If focusing on the breath feels monotonous, experiment with different objects of focus, like a mantra or a visual image, to keep the practice engaging. The benefits of focused attention meditation extend far beyond the cushion. In the workplace, enhanced concentration can lead to greater efficiency in tasks requiring sustained attention, such as long meetings or complex analyses. In academic settings, students often report improved memory and focus, especially during exams. Even in personal relationships, the ability to focus deeply on conversations strengthens connections and fosters better communication. Personal stories often highlight the transformative power of focused attention meditation. A software developer shares how the practice helped reduce fatigue during coding marathons, improving accuracy and creativity. Similarly, a musician describes how staying present during performances deepened their connection with the audience and the music, creating more impactful experiences. What makes focused attention meditation truly remarkable is its adaptability to everyday life. You can apply its principles to routine activities like listening mindfully during conversations, savoring the flavors and textures of a meal, or fully immersing yourself in the sensations of brushing your teeth. These simple practices turn ordinary moments into opportunities for cultivating clarity and presence. Focused attention meditation offers a direct route to mastering the art of concentration, providing a foundation for personal and professional growth. In a world brimming with distractions, this practice is not just a tool for mental sharpness, but also a pathway to profound inner peace. As we continue to cultivate this skill, the benefits ripple outward, enriching every aspect of our lives with clarity, control, and mindfulness. Tip number 3, walking meditation. Meditation in motion. In the relentless pace of modern life, finding calm often feels like a distant dream. For those who find traditional seated meditation challenging or prefer a more dynamic approach, walking meditation offers a seamless blend of mindfulness and movement. Rooted in Buddhist practice, this technique turns the simple act of walking into a profound journey of awareness, grounding, and inner peace. As Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet." Unlike seated meditation, walking meditation invites you to integrate mindfulness into motion. It originated in monastic traditions, where monks used it to sustain their mindfulness between periods of sitting. Each step is deliberate, each movement intentional, transforming walking into a practice of being fully present in the moment. This active form of meditation is particularly appealing for those who find stillness daunting, proving that mindfulness can be cultivated even in movement. The practice itself is simple, yet transformative. To begin, choose a clear and flat path where you can walk without distraction. This could be a garden, a hallway, or a peaceful section of your neighborhood. Stand still at first, bringing your body to a relaxed posture with your hands either clasped or at your sides. Take a moment to set your intention, consciously acknowledging that this walk is not about reaching a destination, but about being present with each step. Start walking slowly, paying close attention to the sensations in your feet as they lift, move through the air, and gently touch the ground. Let your senses engage fully. Feel the breeze on your skin, listen to the sounds around you, and observe your environment with quiet curiosity. If you're walking indoors, notice the stillness of the air and the boundaries of your space. Each step becomes a meditation, a chance to bring your wandering mind back to the here and now. The benefits of walking meditation extend far beyond the momentary calm it provides. It reduces stress through its rhythmic, grounding motion, releasing tension and promoting relaxation. Concentrating on each step and breath clears mental clutter, enhancing focus and mental clarity. Additionally, the physical act of walking, even at a slow pace, improves circulation, aids digestion, and supports respiratory function, making it as beneficial for the body as it is for the mind. This practice is a powerful reminder that mindfulness is not confined to stillness, but can flow seamlessly through our everyday activities. Incorporating walking meditation into your daily life is both practical and rewarding. You can turn part of your commute into a mindful walk, paying attention to your steps and breathing instead of the rush around you. During lunch breaks, take a few minutes to walk slowly and reconnect with your surroundings, letting go of the day's stress. In the evenings, replace screen time or sedentary activities with a gentle, mindful stroll, using the time to digest both your meal and the events of the day. While walking meditation is simple in essence, it can come with challenges. Distractions from the external environment or a wandering mind are common obstacles. Acknowledge these distractions without judgment and gently return your focus to your steps. If you're new to the practice, start with short sessions and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable. Guided walking meditations, available in apps or online, can also provide structure and support, helping you stay present during your practice. The transformative power of walking meditation is often best understood through the experiences of those who practice it. A busy executive, for instance, might describe how mindful walking during lunch breaks helped them manage stress and improve decision-making. Another individual might recount how this practice became a source of healing during a period of intense grief, providing a structured way to reconnect with their body and surroundings. Walking meditation proves that the journey to mindfulness doesn't require a destination. Each step, when taken with awareness, becomes an act of self-discovery and peace. In a world that often pulls us in countless directions, This practice offers a gentle reminder that tranquility lies not in the distance, but in the present moment. Walking meditation transforms an ordinary activity into an extraordinary opportunity to cultivate mindfulness, clarity, and balance, one step at a time. Tip number 4, Zazen, the seat of enlightenment. In the heart of Zen Buddhist practice lies Zazen, the simple yet profound art of seated meditation. Unlike meditations that rely on guided imagery or techniques to direct thoughts, Zazen invites practitioners to just sit, to embrace the present moment with clarity and an open mind. This seemingly effortless act is deceptively profound, challenging the meditator to let go of mental distractions and enter a state of pure being. As Zen master Shunryu Suzuki once said, Zazen is the posture of letting everything go. Zazen's origins trace back to the very foundation of Zen Buddhism, where it is revered as the essence of the practice. It isn't about achieving altered states of consciousness or visualizing goals, but returning to a natural state of existence. The meditator learns to observe thoughts and sensations as they arise, allowing them to pass without attachment. This practice mirrors the fundamental Buddhist teaching of impermanence, reminding us that everything, including our thoughts, is fleeting. To practice Zazen, one begins by creating a conducive space, a clean, quiet environment where the body and mind can settle. Traditionally, Zazen is performed sitting on a cushion called a zafu, but alternatives like a chair can be used if needed. Posture is critical. Sit with your spine straight, shoulders relaxed, and hands folded comfortably. Your gaze should remain soft, directed slightly downward about 3 feet ahead, helping maintain wakefulness without strain. Allow your breathing to flow naturally, focusing gently on each inhale and exhale. When thoughts arise, simply observe them and let them drift away without judgment. This non-attachment is the cornerstone of Zazen, teaching the mind to remain undisturbed by its own chatter. Despite its simplicity, Zen can be one of the most challenging meditation practices. Beginners often face physical discomfort from sitting still for extended periods or struggle with an overactive mind. The silence can bring mental and emotional distractions to the surface, testing one's patience and perseverance. These challenges, however, are integral to the practice. Adjusting posture for comfort and creating a dedicated space for meditation can help. Over time, regular practice strengthens the ability to observe thoughts without reaction, cultivating a deep sense of equanimity that extends beyond the cushion. Zazen is more than a meditation technique. It is a way of being. The mindfulness cultivated during seated practice begins to permeate daily life. Practitioners report bringing the same awareness and calm to activities such as eating, walking, or engaging in conversations. This integration transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for presence and reflection, enriching life with greater awareness and peace. The rewards of Zazen unfold gradually and profoundly. Regular practitioners often find an enhanced ability to focus and stay present in their everyday activities. Emotional equilibrium becomes a natural state, as Zazen trains the mind to observe emotions without becoming entangled in them. Over time, many experience insights into the nature of the self, realizing the interconnectedness of all things. These moments, often described as satori or enlightenment, dissolve the boundaries of self, revealing a profound connection to the universe. Reflections from seasoned practitioners highlight the transformative power of Zazen. For instance, one meditator might share a moment of clarity when a mundane activity suddenly became a revelation of interconnectedness. Another might describe how the practice helped them navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, embracing the impermanence of all things. Zazen is not merely an act of sitting, but a radical return to the essence of existence, a state where nothing is gained or lost, only experienced. It challenges our habitual ways of thinking, encouraging us to meet life with an open and unclouded mind. As Dogen Zenji, the founder of Soto Zen, expressed, Zazen is not the means to an end, it is both the means and the end. Through this profound practice, we uncover not only truths about ourselves, but also the fundamental nature of reality. The journey of Zazen is one of patience, simplicity, and profound transformation, guiding us closer to the seat of enlightenment. Tip number 5, understanding impermanence, the liberating truth. In the vast teachings of Buddhism, few concepts hold as much transformative power as anicca, or impermanence. It is a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy, emphasizing that all things, whether physical, emotional, or mental, are in a constant state of flux. This profound truth challenges us to rethink our relationship with the world, offering both spiritual enlightenment and practical tools to navigate life's inevitable changes with grace and resilience. As the Buddha himself taught, everything changes, nothing remains without change. The principle of impermanence teaches that nothing in the physical or psychological realms is permanent. Our emotions, thoughts, possessions, relationships, and even our own bodies are transient. By deeply understanding this, we can loosen the grip of attachment, be it to material things, fleeting emotions, or even our sense of self. This detachment reduces suffering, as clinging to impermanent phenomena often leads to pain when they inevitably change or fade away. Historically, impermanence has been a core teaching emphasized across all Buddhist traditions. The Buddha presented it not as a source of despair, but as a means to appreciate the fleeting nature of life's precious moments. By recognizing that nothing lasts forever, we are encouraged to live fully and without delay. This philosophical shift can fundamentally alter how we perceive existence, enabling us to embrace the present with greater awareness and intention. Practicing the understanding of impermanence requires mindful integration into daily life. Regular mindfulness meditation, for example, can help us observe the arising and passing of thoughts and emotions. In this way, impermanence is no longer an abstract idea, but a tangible reality we experience moment by moment. Similarly, confronting loss, whether it's the end of a relationship, a career transition, or the death of a loved one, becomes more manageable when we accept that change is a natural and inevitable part of life. Understanding impermanence also enriches our relationships, allowing us to cherish connections deeply without clinging, as we recognize their dynamic and evolving nature. Embracing impermanence offers profound benefits. It reduces fear and anxiety by helping us let go of the illusion of control over the future. This acceptance fosters emotional resilience, enabling us to adapt gracefully to life's adversities. Moreover, by recognizing that moments are fleeting, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present, enriching our overall life satisfaction and joy. As Marcus Aurelius once reflected, loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. To integrate impermanence into daily life, start with small practices. Spend a few moments each day reflecting on the transient aspects of your life, such as how your feelings shift or how nature transforms with the seasons. Regular interaction with the natural world serves as a poignant reminder of impermanence, from the falling of leaves to the blooming of flowers. Practicing material detachment, like decluttering and focusing on essentials, reinforces the realization that possessions are temporary and less vital than we often imagine. Despite its profound wisdom, embracing impermanence can be challenging. It forces us to confront fears about loss and uncertainty. To ease into this understanding, start small by acknowledging minor changes, such as a shift in your daily routine, and gradually work toward accepting more significant transformations. Engaging with a community that values Buddhist teachings or mindfulness can provide support and shared insights, helping to make this journey more accessible. Personal stories often highlight the transformative power of understanding impermanence. One individual might recount how accepting impermanence helped them navigate grief, enabling them to cherish the memory of their loved one without being paralyzed by loss. Another might share how this realization led to a healthier approach to relationships, allowing them to appreciate their connections more fully while letting go of unrealistic expectations. Impermanence is not a source of sorrow, but a gateway to freedom. By accepting that nothing is permanent, we free ourselves from regrets of the past and anxieties about the future. This perspective allows us to live more intentionally, savoring the unique beauty of each fleeting moment. Impermanence invites us to let go, not as an act of resignation, but as a way of opening ourselves to the flow of life, finding wisdom and serenity in its ever-changing nature. As the Zen master Dogen once said, impermanence is the very essence of liberation. Tip number 6, koan practice, unlocking the mind's gate. Koan practice stands as one of the most enigmatic and transformative methods within Zen Buddhism, offering a path that challenges conventional thinking to unlock profound spiritual insights. Unlike meditative practices focused on calming the mind, koan practice pushes the mind to its limits, dismantling habitual patterns of thought and catalyzing moments of sudden enlightenment. It is a journey not for the faint-hearted, but for those earnestly seeking to transcend dualistic perceptions and uncover the true nature of reality. As Zen master Hakuin once remarked, "Not knowing is the most intimate." A koan is a paradoxical question, statement, or story presented without a logical resolution, designed to disrupt the workings of the rational mind. Famous examples include, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" and "If everything has Buddha nature, does a dog have Buddha nature?" These are not riddles to solve, but doorways to deeper understanding. They aim to bypass conceptual reasoning, allowing practitioners to engage with the essence of reality directly. The origins of koan practice date back to the Tang Dynasty in China, later becoming a formalized part of Zen training in Japan during the 11th century. Zen masters such as Mumonkan compiled collections like The Gateless Gate, a cornerstone text featuring 48 koans, each crafted to catalyze a practitioner's satori, a sudden moment of awakening. This tradition emphasizes the necessity of a teacher-student relationship, where the teacher assigns koans, listens to the practitioner's insights, and guides them toward greater depth and clarity. Engaging with a koan requires deep and persistent contemplation, often extending beyond formal meditation into the rhythms of daily life. When given a koan, the practitioner receives no explanations, only the task of exploring it with full awareness. Whether sitting in meditation, walking, or performing routine tasks, the koan remains a focus, an ever-present question that calls for attention. Periodically, the practitioner presents their understanding to the teacher in a private meeting known as dokusan. Here, the teacher may probe further, testing the authenticity and depth of the practitioner's insight. The challenges of koan practice are immense, as the method intentionally frustrates the logical mind. Practitioners often encounter confusion, frustration, and even emotional resistance. Yet this struggle is the heart of the practice. It is in exhausting conceptual reasoning that one begins to tap into intuitive understanding. As the Zen saying goes, "Great doubt, great awakening. Little doubt, little awakening." The rewards of koan practice, however, are equally profound. Successfully working through a koan can lead to a transformative breakthrough, a direct and personal insight into the nature of self and reality. Regular engagement with koans sharpens intuitive abilities, fostering a way of being that transcends superficial reasoning. These practices often culminate in moments of satori, where dualistic thinking dissolves and the interconnectedness of all things becomes vividly apparent. Koan practice also extends beyond formal sessions into the fabric of everyday life. Practitioners are encouraged to hold the koan in their minds throughout their activities, allowing even mundane moments to become opportunities for reflection. This approach cultivates an open and questioning mindset, enabling individuals to approach life's challenges with curiosity and wonder. As one Zen master explained, each moment is a koan waiting to be lived. The personal stories of practitioners reveal the transformative power of koans. For instance, one might share how the seemingly nonsensical question of, "What is your original face before you were born?" suddenly became clear during the simple act of washing dishes. In that moment, they perceived the interconnectedness of all existence, experiencing a profound clarity and peace. Another might describe how sustained koan practice dissolved a lifetime of rigid thinking, opening them to a freer, more expansive way of being. Koan practice is a gateway to enlightenment, a demanding yet rewarding journey that invites practitioners to transcend their habitual ways of thinking and engage with life from a place of profound awareness. It is not about finding answers, but about discovering new ways of seeing. As the Zen master Mumon once wrote, "The great way has no gate, yet there are 1,000 paths." Through the relentless inquiry of koans, we unlock not just the mind's gates, but also the vast, boundless nature of existence itself. Tip number 7, mindfulness in every sip, the art of tea meditation. Tea meditation is a subtle yet profound practice that intertwines mindfulness with the everyday act of drinking tea. This seemingly simple ritual transforms an ordinary moment into an extraordinary opportunity to cultivate awareness, presence, and inner peace. Rooted deeply in Zen Buddhist tradition, tea meditation invites us to find serenity in the most mundane, turning a cup of tea into a journey of the mind and heart. At its core, tea meditation is about bringing full attention to every step of the process, from the boiling of water to the savoring of the final sip. Each moment becomes a chance to anchor oneself in the present. The warmth of the cup, the gentle fragrance of the tea leaves, and the subtle sound of water boiling all become focal points for mindfulness. This practice reminds us of Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh's words, "Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it is the axis on which the world earth revolves." The origins of tea meditation can be traced to the Zen monasteries of China and Japan, where tea ceremonies were crafted into meditative experiences. The Japanese tea ceremony, or chanoyu, epitomizes this practice, emphasizing simplicity, aesthetic beauty, and profound mindfulness. Every movement in the preparation and consumption of tea is deliberate, fostering a deep connection to the moment and a heightened sense of presence. To practice tea meditation, begin by choosing a quiet, comfortable space. Prepare your tea with care, paying attention to each detail, the sound of the water as it begins to boil, the texture of the tea leaves, and the warmth radiating from the cup. Allow your senses to engage fully. Listen, smell, touch, and see. As you take your first sip, let the tea linger on your palate. Notice its flavor, temperature, and texture. Each sip is an opportunity to return to the present moment, free from distractions. After drinking, take a moment to reflect on the experience. How do you feel? Has your mind quieted? This brief reflection reinforces the mindfulness cultivated during the ritual and deepens your appreciation for the practice. Tea meditation offers a wealth of benefits for mental and emotional well-being. The act of focusing on a single calming activity reduces stress and anxiety while enhancing clarity and focus. As the mind slows down, the heart opens to the beauty of the present, fostering gratitude and joy for life's simplest moments. A busy professional, for instance, might find that a 5-minute tea meditation serves as a mental reset during hectic days, restoring calm and focus. Another practitioner might discover that this ritual enhances their ability to integrate mindfulness into daily routines, bringing more presence to their interactions and tasks. For beginners, maintaining focus during tea meditation can be challenging. The mind might wander to thoughts of unfinished tasks or future worries. To overcome this, start small, perhaps with just 5 minutes. Consistency helps establish the habit, and guided meditations can provide support for staying anchored in the moment. Gradually, the practice becomes second nature, weaving mindfulness into the fabric of daily life. Tea meditation serves as a powerful reminder that mindfulness doesn't require complex rituals or distant retreats. It can be found in the simple, the ordinary, and the everyday. With each mindful sip, we cultivate a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us. As Zen master Senno Rikyu, a revered figure in Japanese tea culture, once said, "Tea is nothing other than this. Heat the water, prepare the tea, and drink it properly. That is all you need to know." Through the gentle art of tea meditation, we find that peace is not something to chase. It is already present, waiting for us in the quiet moments of life. All we need to do is pause, breathe, and take a sip. Tip number 8. The practice of compassion, meditation, and understanding. Compassion meditation, often referred to as metta or loving kindness meditation, offers a profound journey into the depths of empathy and love. Rooted in ancient Buddhist teachings, this transformative practice seeks to foster unconditional kindness toward oneself and others. In a world increasingly characterized by disconnection, practicing metta not only nourishes personal growth, but also radiates positivity into the broader community, bridging divides with understanding and care. At its core, compassion meditation is simple yet profoundly impactful. It begins with the self, turning inward to plant seeds of kindness and forgiveness. The practice involves repeating phrases like, "May I be happy," "May I be safe," "May I be free from suffering," until these words resonate deeply. This initial step is essential, as self-compassion lays the foundation for extending love outward. As the practice deepens, these affirmations expand. First to loved ones, then acquaintances, neutral individuals, those we find difficult, and ultimately to all living beings. This structured approach gradually dissolves barriers, fostering an all-encompassing spirit of goodwill. The origins of metta meditation trace back to the Buddha's early teachings. In the Karaniya Metta Sutta, the Buddha described loving kindness as a means to overcome ill will and cultivate emotional equanimity. Historically, monks used this practice to counter fear and hostility, recognizing it as a path to inner peace and harmonious living. Today, these teachings remain as relevant as ever, offering a powerful antidote to the stress and negativity of modern life. The benefits of compassion meditation are extensive, with science increasingly validating its effects. Research shows that metta enhances empathy, enabling individuals to better understand and share in others' feelings. It also reduces stress and anxiety by redirecting focus toward positive emotions, creating a calming effect on the mind. Emotional resilience strengthens as practitioners learn to respond to life's challenges with balance and grace. Furthermore, improved interpersonal relationships emerge naturally from increased empathy and understanding, enriching connections and fostering deeper bonds. Incorporating compassion into daily life requires commitment and mindfulness. Setting aside dedicated time for practice ensures continuity and reinforces intention. Beyond formal meditation sessions, metta can be employed in challenging situations, mentally reciting phrases of loving kindness during moments of conflict to soften one's emotional responses. Engaging in acts of service or participating in community meditation groups further integrates compassion into daily routines, creating a supportive environment for sustained growth. Of course, the path to compassion is not without obstacles. Feelings of resentment or anger toward others can surface, making it difficult to extend kindness. Overcoming these challenges demands patience and persistence. Change is gradual, and cultivating compassion is a lifelong journey. Guided meditations from experienced teachers can provide valuable support, helping to maintain focus and clarity. With consistent practice, even the most resistant emotions can transform, revealing the boundless capacity for love within. The transformative power of compassion meditation is best illustrated through personal stories. A healthcare worker, for instance, might describe how metta helped alleviate burnout, reigniting their passion for caregiving. Another practitioner might recount how this practice repaired a fractured family bond, enabling reconciliation after years of estrangement. Such experiences highlight the universal applicability of compassion, underscoring its potential to heal and unite. Ultimately, compassion meditation is more than a technique, it is a way of life. By embracing metta, we align ourselves with the profound truth that all beings share a desire for happiness and freedom from suffering. This understanding fosters an interconnected worldview, where kindness becomes the lens through which we see and act. As we cultivate a compassionate heart, we contribute to a more empathetic and harmonious world, creating ripples of change that extend far beyond ourselves. Practicing compassion is not about achieving perfection, but about nurturing an open and loving heart. It reminds us of the words of the Dalai Lama: "Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive." Through metta, we embark on a journey of letting go of anger, fear, and separation, embracing instead a life filled with connection, peace, and profound joy. Exercises in detachment, cultivating inner freedom. In the pursuit of personal and spiritual growth, the practice of detachment emerges as a cornerstone of resilience and peace. Often misunderstood as indifference, detachment in Buddhism embodies an enlightened approach to life, one of profound acceptance and understanding of impermanence. By mastering detachment, we don't disconnect from life's joys or sorrows. Rather, we engage with them more authentically, free from the clinging that often leads to suffering. Detachment invites us to release our grip on thoughts, emotions, possessions, and even relationships, creating space for clarity and inner calm. Rooted in the Buddhist principle of non-attachment, this practice teaches us to embrace life's ebb and flow without becoming entangled in its transient nature. It's not about withdrawing from the world, but participating in it with grace, equanimity, and a deep sense of freedom. Practical exercises in detachment 1. Visualizing thoughts as leaves on a stream. Imagine yourself by a serene stream, the water flowing gently before you. Close your eyes and as thoughts arise, see them as leaves floating on the surface of the water. Watch as they are carried downstream, disappearing from sight. This practice encourages you to observe your thoughts without judgment or attachment, allowing them to come and go naturally. 2. The bubble technique. Visualize a clear, protective bubble surrounding you. As emotions or thoughts emerge, see them bouncing off the bubble, unable to penetrate your core of peace. This mental imagery reinforces the idea that while external experiences occur, they don't have to disrupt your inner calm. 3. Mindful observation during routine activities. Choose a mundane activity, washing dishes, folding laundry, or walking, and perform it with complete awareness. Notice each movement, sound, or sensation without forming attachments or expectations about the task. This practice instills mindfulness while cultivating the ability to engage without clinging. Integrating detachment into daily life. Detachment is not confined to meditation or visualization. It thrives in the ordinary moments of daily living. Mindful eating. Approach meals with presence, savoring each bite without rushing or overeating. Recognize the nourishment in food without becoming overly attached to its sensory pleasures. Non-reactive communication. Practice listening deeply without immediately reacting. Pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully, fostering healthier and more intentional interactions. Letting go of control. In work or family settings, allow events to unfold without overmanaging. This practice not only reduces stress, but also builds trust in the natural order of life. Overcoming challenges in practicing detachment. Detachment can be difficult, especially when confronting deeply ingrained habits or strong emotions. Start small, perhaps by detaching from minor irritations before tackling more significant attachments. Reflect regularly on your progress, noting where detachment feels natural and where it meets resistance. Engaging with a mindfulness community can offer support, shared experiences, and encouragement. Stories from practitioners. The transformative power of detachment is best illustrated through real-life experiences. One practitioner shared how detaching from the outcome of a competitive job application freed them from anxiety. When rejection came, it was met with grace, and this openness led to unexpected opportunities in other areas of their life. Another individual recounted the peace they found in releasing a toxic relationship. By letting go, they discovered a renewed sense of self-worth and clarity about their future. The power of letting go. Detachment is an art that enriches rather than diminishes. It allows us to participate fully in life's moments while remaining grounded in the knowledge that all things are fleeting. This understanding doesn't make us cold or indifferent. It deepens our appreciation for the present, enabling us to love without clinging, to experience joy without fear of loss, and to face challenges with resilience. As Thich Nhat Hanh wisely observed, letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. By embracing detachment, we open ourselves to the profound peace that lies in accepting life's impermanent nature, creating a richer, more meaningful existence. Understanding impermanence, the liberating truth. At the heart of Buddhist philosophy lies a profound truth: impermanence, or anicca in Pali. This fundamental principle teaches that everything, our emotions, thoughts, possessions, and even our relationships, is transient. Nothing remains unchanged. While this might seem unsettling at first, it is in fact one of the most liberating realizations. By embracing impermanence, we cultivate freedom from attachment, reduce suffering, and foster a deeper appreciation for the fleeting beauty of the present moment. The essence and significance of impermanence. Impermanence is more than an abstract idea. It is the very fabric of existence. Everything we see and experience is in a constant state of flux. This applies not only to the physical world, but also to our internal landscape of thoughts and feelings. Joy and sorrow, gain and loss, health and illness, all rise and fall, just as waves crest and recede in the ocean. The Buddha taught impermanence as a remedy for suffering, showing that clinging to transient things inevitably leads to disappointment. Recognizing this truth doesn't mean disengaging from life, but rather engaging with it more fully, appreciating each moment without grasping or fearing its end. As the Japanese Zen master Dogen beautifully stated, impermanence is itself Buddha nature, embracing impermanence in daily life. Understanding impermanence begins with observation and mindfulness. By intentionally reflecting on life's transient nature, we shift from resisting change to accepting it as a natural part of existence. Mindfulness meditation. During meditation, focus on the arising and passing away of thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Observe how no state, no matter how intense, lasts forever. Nature's lessons. Spend time in nature and witness its cycles, the changing seasons, a blooming flower, or a falling leaf. These are gentle reminders of life's impermanence. Journaling. Reflect on your day and note the changes you observed, whether in your mood, circumstances, or surroundings. Writing can help internalize the reality of constant change. Gratitude practice. Appreciate the present moment and those around you. Knowing that everything is fleeting makes each experience and connection all the more precious. The benefits of understanding impermanence. Reduced suffering. By letting go of attachment to things that are bound to change, we free ourselves from the pain of clinging and loss. Emotional resilience. Acceptance of impermanence equips us to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with equanimity. Deeper appreciation. Recognizing the transient nature of life enhances our ability to savor each moment and cherish our relationships. Overcoming challenges in embracing impermanence. Accepting impermanence is not without its challenges, particularly in the face of loss or significant life changes. However, gradual practice and supportive techniques can ease the process. Start small. Begin by acknowledging everyday changes, like the weather or your daily routine, before tackling more profound realities. Mindful observations. Use simple practices, such as watching a candle burn or observing the breath, to anchor yourself in the awareness of impermanence. Seek community. Joining a group that explores mindfulness and Buddhist teachings provides both support and shared wisdom on the path. Stories of transformation through impermanence. The power of impermanence becomes most evident through personal stories. One practitioner shared how understanding this truth helped them cope with the loss of a loved one. By accepting death as a natural part of life, they were able to grieve with an open heart, finding peace in the process. Another spoke of how impermanence transformed their relationships. Realizing that every connection is temporary allowed them to release fear of loss and instead deepen their appreciation for the people in their life. The freedom of impermanence. Impermanence is not a source of despair, but a gateway to liberation. It frees us from the futile pursuit of permanence and the suffering that accompanies it. Instead, it invites us to embrace life's fluidity, finding joy and peace in its ever-changing nature. As the Buddha taught, everything changes, nothing remains without change. By understanding this truth, we not only transcend the pain of clinging, but also unlock the ability to live fully, savoring the fleeting beauty of each moment with gratitude and grace. Through impermanence, we find freedom, the freedom to be present, to love without fear, and to live without regret. The transformative power of impermanence and silence. Embracing impermanence liberates us from the shackles of fear and regret, allowing us to live life more fully. Each fleeting moment is unique and irreplaceable, urging us to savor the present with intention, gratitude, and peace. Understanding impermanence doesn't mean resigning to loss. It means flowing with life's natural rhythms and discovering the profound beauty in change. The benefits of embracing impermanence. Recognizing impermanence fosters emotional resilience, helping us navigate the highs and lows of life with greater ease. It reduces our attachment to material possessions, teaching us to let go of what is temporary. Relationships deepen when we accept their evolving nature, allowing us to cherish connections without clinging. Ultimately, embracing impermanence enriches our appreciation of life, making every experience more meaningful. Integrating impermanence into life. To fully embrace impermanence, we can incorporate simple practices into our daily routines. Reflect on change through journaling or quiet moments of meditation. Notice the transitions in nature. Watch leaves fall or flowers bloom and fade. Engage in letting go rituals, like decluttering or donating items, as a symbolic acceptance of change. While accepting impermanence can be challenging, particularly when facing loss or uncertainty, consistent mindfulness practice and support from like-minded communities can ease this journey. Silence, the gateway to clarity. In Zen practice, silence is more than the absence of sound. It is a profound teacher. Silence creates space to explore the depths of our minds, free from external distractions. It uncovers insights often hidden in the noise of daily life, cultivating a tranquil mind and a compassionate heart. Why silence matters. In silence, our awareness heightens, sharpening our perception of subtle details and fostering a deeper connection with the present. This practice clears mental clutter, stabilizes emotions, and encourages thoughtful responses to life's challenges. Practicing silence in Zen. Silence is woven into many Zen traditions, such as Zazen meditation and silent retreats. These practices encourage us to step away from the noise and immerse ourselves in quietude, fostering a more reflective and focused state of being. Daily life offers opportunities to embrace silence, such as mindful meals enjoyed without conversation or setting aside specific times for quiet reflection. Nature walks, free from the interruption of speech, allow us to connect deeply with our surroundings. Overcoming the challenges of silence. Embracing silence can feel uncomfortable at first, as we confront feelings of boredom or loneliness. Start slowly, perhaps with a few minutes each day, and gradually extend the practice. Reflect on your experience in a journal, noting shifts in your mental and emotional states. Joining a meditation group can provide guidance and support, making the practice less isolating and more enriching. The profound value of silence. Through silence, we discover an untapped wellspring of clarity and peace within ourselves. Practitioners often recount transformative moments during silent retreats or nature walks, where stillness revealed insights and healing. By embracing silence, we open ourselves to a deeper understanding of life's essence. It teaches us to listen attentively, observe without judgment, and be fully present in the moment. As Zen wisdom reminds us, the most profound truths often arise not from words, but from the stillness within. Through the lens of impermanence and the power of silence, we can navigate life's changes with grace and uncover the profound beauty that lies in simply being. Mindfulness and meditation offer profound tools to navigate the complexities of modern life. By integrating these practices into our daily routines, whether through embracing impermanence, finding stillness in silence, or reflecting through meditation, we cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. These techniques are not just about achieving inner peace. They invite us to live with intention, gratitude, and clarity. They teach us to approach life's uncertainties with resilience, to cherish the present moment, and to discover the profound wisdom in simplicity. As we embrace these teachings, we become more compassionate toward others, more adaptable to change, and more attuned to the beauty of existence. Each practice, whether it's sitting in quiet reflection, walking mindfully in nature, or simply pausing to breathe, offers a gateway to transformation. The journey of mindfulness is deeply personal, yet universally accessible. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to explore the depths of our minds and hearts. And in doing so, we unlock a life of balance, fulfillment, and profound awareness. Let these practices remind you that peace is not a destination. It is found in every step of the path. By embracing mindfulness, we discover that the greatest truths often lie in the simplicity of the present moment. If this journey resonates with you, we invite you to continue exploring with us. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on mindfulness, meditation, and spiritual growth. Together, let's create a life rich in presence, purpose, and peace.